So today I've got another one of my dance tips for you, and it's going to be focusing on the head. Now I know some of you are thinking, great, it's hard enough as it is to deal with the feet and the arms and the head as well, and that's just a little bit too much, but maybe some of you out there are ready for it. And really I'm just going to make a couple of suggestions, and so it doesn't have to be applied all the time, and just a few particular moves that I can think of where I might want to use the tilt in the head, or also where your eyes follow your arms. So that's what I'm going to focus on today. First of all, the tilt then. Now there's a couple that I would use that in, the waltz and the Viennese waltz quite often, and any other styles that are slower gives you a bit more time to think about it. And essentially what you want to think about is that when you're tilting the head, it's usually just an extension of what you're doing through your body. So if, for instance, with the lunge, you don't even have to do the footwork, but if one arm is in front of the other, just let's say it's your right arm coming forward, then you let your head just tilt to the right, so it's the same side as the arm is up. If I were to if I raise the other arm and tilt the other way, it just doesn't look right, does it? It looks wrong. So this is tilting away and then tilting inwards. And sometimes using a mirror can help you decide what is going to look right and what is not. So likewise, if you had the left arm in front and you would tilt your head to the left. So it's just a slight little tilt over to the side. And also, for instance, when we do, there are a couple of other moves. For instance, when we do the whisk, and we will have hug position. So there isn't one arm in front of the other, so it's not necessarily quite so straightforward. Now the whisk looks like this. It's across, to the side, and behind, across, to the side, behind. But what I can tell you is, because it was the previous idea was an extension of what the one side is doing, the same principle. So with the right leg leading, I'm going to tilt to the right, side, behind. So when the left leg comes across, tilt to the left, and that means that the shoulders can also dip and tilt that way as well, so which means the arms will tilt. So if I keep doing that again, just so we got the tilt to the right, 2, 3, tilt left, 2, 3. So like I said, same side as leg. If I were to go the other way, again, it looks quite wrong to me. I can see my own reflection in the video there. So sometimes that's something to bear in mind. Like I said, if it doesn't look right, then it's probably not right. So those were two examples straight away that I thought of. And so really, whether it's the arms in front and you're letting your head follow the line, or that the leg is in front, you let the head tilt to the same side that the leg is in front. So that's about just tilting, so just a couple of examples there. The other thing is about using your head and your eyes to connect with what you're doing. And I've often referred to this when doing things like, let's say, an American smooth, where you might take the arm up, out and down and to the side and other way. We do that in the waltz as well, when we do lunges to the side. Now, at the moment, I'm talking to you and I'm looking to the front, but even if I was just dancing and not talking, it looks a little funny because I'm just literally moving the arms without connecting. So let me just show you again, if I just look to the front. Now look at the difference if I let my eyes and my head follow what my arms are doing. Now, hopefully you saw an improvement. And essentially what we're doing is we're connecting with our arms. So we're giving more meaning to it, so it looks better. So let the eyes follow with the head as well as the arms go up and out and down and to the side. Now, what I didn't do was look up and follow it all the way down, look up all the way down. I didn't go exactly the whole way because that's too much and that's too excessive. But I basically waited till they were about sort of at the in the corner up here, so then I can look without it being too big a action. And then generally you don't take your head too low down here. So again, I wouldn't let the head drop completely, but let the eyes. Often it's about aesthetics, so it's about what looks good, and sometimes too high and too low is too much, but somewhere in between is generally enough to allow you to connect and makes it look nicer. So there you go, just a couple of little suggestions, nothing too major, so that you can think about getting the head involved in your dancing as well, and using your eyes to connect with your arms and make it look more meaningful. So I hope you found that useful and interesting, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.